A Missouri man could face prison time for misusing a weed killer. I'm Bryce Doeschot with an update of agriculture news. A Missouri farmer has been indicted on federal charges of illegally applying a weed killer that's being blamed for drifting and damaging crops in neighboring fields. A 53-count federal indictment was announced on Tuesday against Bobby David Lowry. The indictment said crops planted by Lowry in 2016, which cover 6,700 acres, were modified to be resistant to Dicamba. Federal prosecutors say Lowry didn't follow the rules and then lied when the Missouri Department of Agriculture investigated after neighboring farmers reported crop damage. Lowry now faces 49 counts of misuse of a pesticide, 3 counts of obstruction of justice, and 1 count of making a false statement. He could face up to 20 years in prison and a $250,000 fine if convicted. Reeling from rising feed costs in Beijing's tariff fight with the U.S. President Donald Trump, Chinese pig farmers now face a new blow from an outbreak of African swine fever that has sent an economic shockwave through the countryside. Now, first detected in August, the disease has now killed 1 million pigs, prompting authorities to restrict shipments of its almost 700 million swine, even though nearly all are still healthy. Well, Thanksgiving is over, which means it is officially Christmas season. Well, kind of. Christmas tree season, it might be. Do you have your tree up yet? President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump received the 2018 White House Christmas tree earlier this week. The 19.5-foot tree was delivered by horse and carriage. It traveled all the way from the Mountain Chop Fraser Fur Farm in Newland, North Carolina. The tradition of the White House Christmas tree dates back to 1889 when President Benjamin Harris placed the first tree in the Yellow Room. From the Nebraska Soybean Board Newsroom, which is brought to you in part by Nebraska soybean farmer Xander Chekhov, this is the Rural Radio Network.
This is Mike. Mike likes his car. Mike likes to save money. And Mike likes to breathe. So Mike fills up with E15 with 15% American ethanol. The clean octane in E15 gives Mike the performance he wants from his engine and the clean air he wants for his family. Better yet, E15 costs less at the pump. Higher octane, cleaner air, lower cost. E15 sure gives Mike a lot to like. Discover E15 with American ethanol.